Hi, I'm the Moorlander, and that's a big reflection in my face, but unfortunately there's nothing that I can do about that. We're here today to look at possibly, I'm not a betting man, but I'd probably hazard a bet that this is possibly the most common writing implement around the world, wherever you are, unless maybe you're still using chalk. We're here today to look at the Bic Crystal all metal version. Now I have to do a massive shout out to Leonard17, who is one of the subscribers here. We talk quite a lot on Instagram and all over the place, and he showed me these and I was like, shut up, no chance. And yeah, they're a real thing. They are that classic Bic pen, as you know, as you see, we'll have a look at it in a second when I turn the camera around, but in a metal, more 100% durable form. So as I usually do, I'll turn the camera around so that we can have a closer look at these while I'm doing that. If at any point through this content you do enjoy this, then feel free to click that like button and subscribe and share and, you know, all that kind of jazz. But for now, let's turn the camera around and have a look at these. Hopefully I'll be able to keep these in focus for you, so I do apologise if they do come out of focus. I think because they're so small, the camera might be just having a little bit of an issue keeping focus on them. But, you know, if you have used one of these, which is that classic Bic Crystal, then you already know the dimensions. They're exactly this. It is a 1-for-1 copy of this. So there are two versions. Now you don't get these both together. I purchased these as a set, or at least it was like a special offer where if you bought one you got the second one half price, but they do sell them separately. You have the blue one or you have the black one. There is no way, unfortunately, of telling them apart from these small, this little blue accent here and this black accent there, which actually works as a little feature. However, if you were to take the plastic top off of here and put it on this blue one, it fits. And the reason that it fits is they're exactly the same pen, like for like, 100%, 1-for-1, exactly the same size. So in inches, they come in at 5 and 5/8. On centimeters or millimeters, they come in at 143 millimeters. The shaft of the pens for both of these is completely all metal. I'm not sure what metal it is. I'm guessing it's probably aluminium because they're reasonably light and still, you know, still reasonably easy to manipulate when you're drawing with them. They do feel as they've got a little bit of weight to them, so I'm guessing it must be some sort of alloy. I can't exactly find which metal it is that they use, but you know, it's a fairly durable metal. I've tried to bend them, and you know, I certainly don't want to bend it, but you know, they're reasonably tough. I've had these in my pocket, and I've not had any issues where you sometimes get with these when they start to crack. So the whole, as I mentioned, the whole shaft of the pen is completely metal. The bit that comes out, which is exactly the same as these, although they've put a blue accent on here so that you know that you're using a blue pen rather than all of these pens. If I take, so like here's a black one, they all have that same, it's almost like a khaki sand colour on the end, isn't it? But if you want to take these out, you can either pinch it and pull it out as it does exactly the same with these, or this accent colour that they've got on here at the end slides forward similar to a little kind of bolt action setup, and then you can just pull it out. If you want to replace these, because obviously after some time this will all go down and you might want to replace them, then you just go onto Amazon, you go to your local stationery store, wherever you want to, and you just buy the refills that are exactly the same as these refills, and they just fit in. And to prove that, see here, this is just a normal blue one. You can pop that in, slide it in, and it fits exactly the same. It's got exactly the same tension to hold that in. What you could also do is this end cap is also plastic. If you wanted to, you could take this silver end cap off and then do a little bit of finagling and take this blue end cap off and pop that into there, and try and mimic this as much as possible, but you would then have this metal shaft. Now the cap, rather than the cap being metal, I think the reason that they've probably left the cap as plastic mainly is because of the tension that's needed when you push this into here. I'm sure there must be a tolerance in here that's actually smaller than the width of the shaft, so that as you push it in, it does grip it. And that's, I'm guessing that will be the reason that why these caps are still plastic. If you're a cap chewer, feel free to knock yourself out chewing these caps. You can gnaw on them until the cows come home. Because if you want to replace the cap, you just go and buy some more, and then there you go, you can put the cap on there. Now I'm going to do this to all of my pens, so rather than having the silver caps on the end, which is exactly why I bought these extra refills, so I'm going to have blue with blue on and black with black on. And I think there's again, I've talked loads recently about nostalgia and using certain things that it just takes you back to being a youngster, and I think these are that. But there's also a massive novelty factor with these, and the fact that these are the most used pens probably ever. Whether you're at college, whether you're at work, whether you're attending a function, there always seems to be these classic Bic pens lying around, or the classic crystal Bic. As far as how do they write, guess what? If you've used one of these, they write exactly the same. The only difference is the extra weight. Now, as far as the weight is concerned, I'd say one of these weighs roughly 3 of these. And again, if you've used one of these, you know exactly how much they weigh, because they're exactly the same. Well, or at least these are. So if you take 3 of these, then I'd say that's roughly the same. But we're not talking big, burly, beefy pen. It really isn't much at all. Now, when they do arrive, actually one thing that I completely forgot to mention is when they do arrive, you get some extra refills with them. You get 2, or at least I suppose you get 3. So if you purchase the black one, you'll get the black one with a refill in here, and then you also get 2 extra black ones, and it comes in this little sleeve. Now, to save space, all I've done is I've took the 2 extra blues and put them into this sleeve as well. And it's exactly the same. If you do pick up a blue one, then you'll get one of these little cardboard sleeves where you get some extra refills in there, just in case you need those in the future. Now, I think whether you're a pen enthusiast, whether you're an EDC enthusiast, whether you just like retro stuff with a modern twist, I think you owe it to yourself to get some of these, purely for that nostalgia factor, and purely for the fact that generally I've been asked so much about these pens on Instagram when I've showed them on Instagram, and even when I've been using them this week in the office. It's the novelty factor of them that gets me. They're no different. I mean, obviously, there's features on there that are slightly different, but just to have something, those pens, if you sit on them or if you have them in your bag, and they break, they're fairly brittle. But to have something like this that you can replace with the innards, and I'm definitely taking these tops off so that I can replace these tops and use blue on blue and black on black. They're just awesome. In fact, okay, right, going to do a giveaway. This is the second giveaway in as many weeks. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is to make sure that you're subscribed to Moorlander EDC here on YouTube. Share my content on social media, that would be ace. And thirdly, you just have to write in the description below whether you would like a blue pen or whether you would like a black pen. So whatever your choice is, write that as in the comments below. And on this date, which I think is the 10th, October the 10th. I'll double check that, but whatever the date is here, that's when the giveaway will be drawn at 7:30 here in the UK, and it's open worldwide. I will send your colour of your choice out to you So yeah, why not? Let's do it. Everybody needs a decent, fun, novelty kind of pen. I'll leave some links in the description below. Some of those will be affiliate links if you want to purchase some of these. Some of those will be my social media links. You know the deal. Thank you again to Leonard17 for showing me these. I genuinely love these, they're ace. But for now, stay safe, stay Moorlander, and stay EDC. Oh yeah, no, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Don't forget that bit first. Then you can stay safe, stay Moorlander, and stay EDC.